Chicago, where the Bulls will be going up against the Orlando Magic. So for the Magic, their last game, a win against the 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. A great win for them, and they rose to the occasion and pulled off the upset, riding high right now. And All-Star Weekend approaching, always a big stage, but how desirable is it today for players to be in a big market? Kenny, do you think that aspect is as important as it used to be?
No. When Miami Heat won the NBA championship, small market team, they're about 29th.
Let's take them back.
And a shot of Grant Park in downtown Chicago, right on the shore of Lake Michigan. Absolutely gorgeous. Chicago, Illinois, home of the Bulls in a fine Eastern Conference battle at the United Center. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. And it's another road game for the Magic, going up against a capable opponent, but you see their confidence. This one they feel they should win. They'll look to come out strong and show they're the better team.
Kevin, this team has been a total surprise. I mean, a lot of people didn't feel like they'd be this good, but they've come together as a group. The sum of the total is better than the individual parts, and that's evident with this group.
And the lesson here, it doesn't have to be about that individual talent. If all the pieces of the puzzle fit together, the players on this team complement each other beautifully. And I always say you don't win with the 5 best players. You win with the 5 players that play best together.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Houdini is out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Dedmon in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Butler. 17 points for him last game against Detroit.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Houdini up off the screen. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. Oladipo's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Brooks. Defense right on him. Misses the layup. Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Pistons in Detroit.
And just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
Here's Houdini in the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. Just 5 on the clock. Feeds to Dedmon. Great D that time from Gibson.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Noah. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Here's Houdini. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Gordon kicks to Oladipo. Here's Houdini. Dishes it to Dedmon from past the arc. They get it again. Harris outside. It's good. This game is all even. Harris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Ripped away. One-on-one here. The pass to Houdini. The feed to Gordon. Harris, right side. Brooks on the double team. Houdini passes to Dedmon. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Taj Gibson picks one up. Orlando shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
The Bulls making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in. Now here's Brooks. 8 points his last outing. To the inside. Ball stolen. Oladipo, the pass to Houdini. Gordon with a screen on Brooks. Here's Houdini. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
He was extremely sharp at the free throw line in their last outing.
And it helped them get a narrow win. They needed every one of those points he got from the line. And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
That one is no good. Chicago trailing here. Brooks kicks to Snell. All sorts of time, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What did you find out, DB?
Kevin, I talked to him about the shot blocking they're certain to face in this matchup. He's certainly cognizant of it, and he told me this. If we can play a little more up-tempo and score before their bigs can recover, that will help. Also, getting them on the move in the half court, whether with ball movement or screens, will also serve us well. Kevin, if they can execute, they'll have some success.
Terrific, Doris. Thanks. They put a lot of thought into how they're going to match up against the opposing defense, guys.
And so they should, because that's what it's going to take. This is such a tough D to break down. They're going to have to play a smart game offensively.
Well, there's no denying that. I mean, you're not going to get by on skill alone. I mean, you've got to have the strategy and the skill working together.
Chicago making some changes. Mahinmi's checked in for Noah. And it's Portis in for Tony Snell. Bulls trail by 4. Brooks with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Portis, the pass to Mirotic. No luck. And Orlando the other way now. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense. Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Here's Houdini. Brooks covering. Houdini passes to Oladipo. Plenty of space. Orlando gets it back. Here's Dedmon. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Now, here's Mahinmi. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Butler. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Orlando leading by 3. Here's Houdini. Brooks on the double team. And stolen by Mirotic. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Harris. From 11 feet away. And that's good for 2. Butler's got his second basket of the night. And now a look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. Number 1, the Magic.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
Orlando making some changes. Wesley Johnson's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Hezonja comes in for Harris. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Oladipo. Here's Houdini. Got a hand on it. Here's the break. Back to Butler. Passes to Portis. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Houdini. Brooks covering. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jimmy Butler.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Both free throws good from Houdini.
Chicago timeout call.
Check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You take a look at the Magic. They're 4th in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. And, of course, the Chicago Bulls, a couple spots below.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
Yeah, I think it's been a good showing for them. I mean, they should feel very good about their position going into the postseason.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
.116 left to play in the first quarter. To the left wing. Johnson, a wide open look. Here's Dedmon. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Top of the key, Butler. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Pull-up jumper. Pass to Hezonja. All alone. Mirotic grabs the miss.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Butler. And the shot is long. Orlando leading by 3. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
The Magic have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. Bulls making a switch here. Prince is checked in. Both free throws good from Houdini.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Brooks against Payton. Now here's Brooks. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. He kicks it to Mirotic. A fader. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Magic lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Let's take them back.
And before the game, Star Center Joakim Noah talked about the intensity of this Chicago Bulls team.
I feel like we're the hungriest team in the NBA. That's a great feeling to be able to say that. Like, whether we shoot the ball well or don't shoot the ball well, win or lose, we know that we're going out there every night, giving everything we got with no regrets.
You know, I think Joakim can certainly make a case, Clark, for Chicago being that famished five, especially with Rose back on the court.
There's no doubting that, Kevin. I mean, even the addition of Gasol with his 2 rings, the way he left things in L.A., that left him with an appetite that has him still hustling.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Orlando, Payton is out there with Hazonia. Then there's Harris. Then it's Johnson, and it's Gordon in at the 5 down low. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers was superb. He ended with 26 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
So the wing on the left. That's good. Hazania's got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando.
They're getting on a roll inside.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Mahimi's checked in for Noah. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. Mirotic is checked in for Tayshaun Prince. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Brooks. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Gordon. Victor Oladipo comes in for Johnson. Houdini's checked in for Hazania. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for Payton.
Some good numbers for Butler. He's got 8 points and the 1 steal.
The Magic have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Houdini.
Chicago timeout call.
Bulls trail by 12. Snell kicks to Butler. In the corner, Snell with it. Mirotic dishes to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Mahimi's shot is good.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Here's Houdini. The dish to Napier. There's a screen. Pass to Houdini. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight. And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical. Six to shoot. In the corner, Napier with it. Drills it from outside. Napier's got his first 3 points of the game.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Mirotic passes to Snell. Outside Butler. Knocks it loose. To the paint. Here's Napier. And Butler sends it back. Here's Snell. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit. Butler kicks to Miritich. He feeds it to Snell. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And he gets it to go. Portis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy. Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Orlando with the ball. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of the game. Here's Houdini. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Putting up about 24 points per, 14 assists, and over 3.5 steals. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
Here's Snell. Pass to Miritich. Kicks to Mahimi. Butler on the wing. The fadeaway. No, it doesn't go. His 4th miss in 8 attempts. Orlando leading by 14. Here's Houdini. 12 points for him. The kick out to Oladipo. Cans it from downtown. Oladipo's got 10.
Well, they're not afraid to just let it fly from here. They didn't have as much success in the first quarter, but with this lead, they're looking to extend it with the 3-point shot.
Here's Portis. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
3-pointers. Snell. Orlando grabs the miss. Dedmon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Magic out in front, leading by 17. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. We're in a great spot, and it's because of the defense we've played. Keep up that intensity, and they've got no way back into this game. I did like the scoring punch we got off the bench. That heated things up for us when we had to have a little something extra. And one thing I want to see out of the gate in the third, the pick and roll. It needs to be active and part of our arsenal. I know you can execute. I want to see it. Don't forget how dangerous this team is. No lead is safe against them. Let's not give them a chance to get back in it.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
What a stellar outing in this one for Houdini. 12 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
Here's Houdini. Butler and Snell are the wingmen. The big men are Gibson and Noah. And it's Brooks in at the 1 spot. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half. The 9-foot shot. Here's Houdini. The kick out to Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one goes out of bounds. First touch by Oladipo.
You better listen there.
While we can, let's get a quick check of our 2K leaderboard for a glimpse at one of the NBA's most elite groups. The top 3-point shooting wingman in the league. Tobias Harris, number 1.
He is a sharpshooter, guys. I mean, no doubt about that. Just who you want roaming on the wing and waiting for the defense to fall asleep.
Well, you know what? The way he's been rolling from the three-point line, you can't go to sleep on him. And any defense that does needs to be reprimanded.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Houdini. Brooks covering. And Oladipo, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass. Oladipo's got 12.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Brooks outside. To the middle. No.
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
Yeah, what a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Bulls trail by 15. Brooks kicks to Butler. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Noah with a screen for Butler. Inside. And it's Gibson, that time on the assist by Butler. Gibson's got his second bucket.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Here's Houdini. He's got 12. To the middle. Knocked loose. Stolen by Brooks. Outside Butler. He dishes it to Noah. Feeds it to Brooks. The pass to Gibson. Can't get it to go. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Brooks. Fast break. Here they come. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That's good from Snell. Then for the Bulls, Mahimi's checked in for Noah. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. And Mirotic subbed in for Tony Snell. And a switcher also for Orlando. Houdini's checked in for C.J. Watson. Houdini got a piece of it. And stolen by Prince. Now Brooks. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Ripped away. And here we go with the Magic fast break.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Mirotic dishes to Brooks. And again, Chicago. No good. And up the court come the Magic on the break. The 3 from Johnson. And he gets it to go. Johnson's got 5. Bulls trail by 19. Brooks, the pass to Mirotic. Back to Brooks. Clock at 6. High post shot. They get it back. Mahimi's shot is good.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Here's Houdini. 14 points for him. Pass to Azania. There's a good screen. And the rejection by Mahimi. Brooks outside. 1:35 left to play here in the third.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Houdini. Orlando gets it back. The second chance effort, and it's Gordon missing.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Butler, he's checked in for Tayshaun Prince. Then for the Magic, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Harris comes in for Hezonja. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Peyton. Here's Houdini. Dishes to Harris. That's good.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Now here's Brooks. He's tightly guarded. Here's Butler. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 6 assists now in the game. Orlando leading by 18. Here's Houdini. He's got 14. There's the feed to Dedmon. Rebound by Mahimi.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Butler kicks to Mahimi. Butler dishes to Mahimi. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
There's 10 seconds left in the third. Here's Houdini. The wide open look here for Drilled it right as the clock hit all zeros.
Wow, what a clutch shot. He's got nerve.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Bulls trail by 21. So on the floor for Orlando. Houdini, he's in at the point. Johnson is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Oladipo in at the 2. And the foul called on Freak. Orlando on D. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
In the corner, it's Harris. Wide open look. Good on the jump shot. And the Magic lead by 21. The Bulls shooting at 51%. Really solid. Snell kicks to Mirotic. Gibson the screen. Mirotic, the pass to Butler. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
The Magic making a switch here. Gordon's checked in.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
He is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
There's the dish to Butler. Here's Harris. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Snell kicks to Mirotic. Out to the right wing. Butler goes in. Puts it up from 15. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Gordon against Gibson. He kicks to Snell. Noah the screen, just 4 to shoot. Butler goes in, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Channing Fries checked in for Dwayne Dedman. Nicholson comes in for Aaron Gordon. Hezonja, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Napier in for Oladipo. Houdini passes to Nicholson. He feeds it to Napier. Down low, here's Houdini. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
We need to calm down.
Garrett Temple is checked in for
too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. It's simple. Throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. That's good.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Pass to Houdini. Kicks it to Fry. There's the pick. Napier passes to Houdini. Shot clock at 5. He dishes it to Napier. No good on the triple. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Heinrich passes to Frank, and the shot is good.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Here's Houdini, guarded by Heinrich. Here's Houdini, and Kirk Heinrich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Dwayne Dedman's checked in for Fry. And it's Aaron Gordon in for Andrew Nicholson.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
That free throw good from Houdini. And the Bulls making a change here. Snell's checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Butler dishes to Brooks. Passes it to Snell. Orlando grabs the miss. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Houdini. The pass to Hezonja. Drills the three-pointer.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And, Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
And Brooks, here we go. And the shot is good. The Magic leading by 23. Here's Houdini. And Gibson over to help. Houdini passes to Gordon. Cans the 12-footer.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Noah the screen. Feeds to Gibson. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
Really simple opportunity for him. That's his bread and butter there.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. You can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. So he gets them both.
You look at what Brooks has done so far. He's got 8 points and also 3 nice steals. He's given them a lot with his passing and with his defensive work.
How about the activity of those hands here today?
Miami's checked in for the Bulls. Harris is checked in for Orlando. Oladipo comes in for Napier.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Chicago making a switch here. Noah's checked in. Noah with a screen on Oladipo. And Brooks. Here we go. Outside Butler. Gibson the screen. 18 feet out. Almost, but it rolls out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Houdini. Oladipo, the pass to Houdini. Kicks it out to Gordon. Just 3 to shoot. Really left alone that time. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Back to Brooks. Noah the screen. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Chicago. Mahinmi's checked in for Noah. Prince comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Heinrich in for Aaron Brooks. The Magic also changing it up. Wesley Johnson's checked in for Gordon. Hezonja comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Napier in for Victor Oladipo. We've got 1:28 left in the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Napier. From outside, off the mark. Bulls trail by 21.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Magic.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment to
Well,
him.
you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
Your hope is to take charge of a season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0 with 3 games still left to play this year against the Bulls.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Houdini. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Here's Temple to the paint and stolen by Fry. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient win.
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He led the way tonight with a double-double and was a major reason why they won tonight. His effort and intensity gave them the boost they needed.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching, I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
Well, he reminded us all of how dangerous he is as a slasher. He drove the lane time and time again and got points inside to show for it. An explosive, hard-charging performance. I loved it.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal,